Hello everyone, this is Dr. Shishma Sirilla, consulting homeopath at Fidicus Homeopathy. Now coming into the precautions part, which is very important for hair fall, proper nutrition. Everybody talks about proper nutrition. So what is this proper nutrition? Remember that if you're taking a bowl, let me explain it to you in very simple terms, okay? If you're taking a plate, your food, it can be breakfast, it can be lunch, it can be dinner. Divide it into 4 parts, okay? First part, you should be having fiber, which is very important. And the second 2 parts, okay, the one you're dividing into 4 parts, right? One part is fiber. The next 2 parts should be protein either from animal source or protein from vegetable source. And then the last part should be your carbohydrate part. If you're dividing your plate like this and eating your morning, that is your breakfast, your lunch and your dinner, you will address these nutritional deficiencies, and also your blood quality will also improve. When you're taking this fiber part, make sure that you're taking leafy vegetables regarding your concerns. Like for example, if you are having any sort of iron deficiency, take a lot of spinach, that is palak, which will address this iron deficiency. If you're suffering from kidney stones, or if you're suffering from emotional and physical trauma as well, try to take a lot of moringa. So each leafy vegetable will have a certain concern associated with it, which can be treated with that leafy vegetables. So do a little bit research on that and start consuming your leafy vegetables or the fiber part. And the protein part, if you are suffering from hormonal disruption, avoid red meat, which is mutton, which is lamb, pork and beef, and you can take chicken or fish. And also try to include a lot of nutty sources as well, like almonds. You can include cashews, you can include seeds and nuts also in the protein part. And then coming into the carbohydrate part, make sure you consume carbohydrate which is low in glycemic index, like you can consume millets, or you can consume rice, you can consume brown rice. And also very importantly, if you're consuming rice, cook it in the morning, after cooling down, refrigerate it, and then you eat it. The glycemic index will decrease, and also resistant starch will increase, making it, the glucose spike is not like this. If you're eating freshly cooked rice, the glucose spike will be like this, but if you're eating refrigerated rice, it can be like this. It is a slow glucose spike. So make sure that you do all of these precautionary measures. Stress management, very important. If you're going through physical stress, then you can use homeopathic medications. And also if you're having emotional stress, you, along with the homeopathic medications, you need to have a psychological or psychologist to analyze your behavioral pattern, because they will give you a fresh perspective on the problem. So try to talk to a psychologist or a psychiatrist if you are suffering from intense psychological problem, so that your stress will be managed. And also try including yoga, and also do pranayama. Try stretching, as it will release the muscle tension and make you free mentally as well as physically. Proper sleep cycle. See, no amount of talk on sleep will be enough. Remember that men need up to 8 hours of sleep, whereas women in their reproductive age will need 9 to 10 hours of sleep. Good amount of sleep, I'm telling you. So make sure your sleep cycle is proper, because that can also affect the hair follicles. And then proper hair care. Do not use a lot of different stuff on the hair. Use regular shampoo which is useful, like you have been using for a longer period of time, or try shikakai, konkurkai, or that is whatever natural ingredients are there in each country to cleanse your hair. Try to use that. If you're staying in USA, they have certain things that they use to cleanse your hair, so use that, which is natural in nature and which is very organic to their land. If you are in India, use a natural cleanser or a hair cleanser which is organic in India. So it depends upon the land that you are staying. Try to use cleansers which are natural for your land as well as for your hair. And then avoid unnecessary styling of your hair, and treat underlying conditions, which is very important in telogen effluvium cases, so that we do not convert it into a chronic disease. So what happens if you are not addressing the telogen effluvium, or if you are neglecting telogen effluvium? Remember that telogen effluvium is an acute condition. It is temporary in nature. It can be reversed through medication, with nutrition supplementations and good amount of stress management. But if that is not taken care, this acute condition get into chronic condition, and even in the chronic condition not taking care, it will lead to baldness, because there is hair follicle will become closed, and then you will have You will not have any growth on the scalp, and that can lead into baldness. Apart from that, if there is no hair on the scalp or on the body, it can lead into a direct heating. When you're going out in the sun, sun rays can directly hit your scalp, and there is no protection. You can have a lot of water loss, and also you can faint if you're not taking proper physical barriers. If you're not putting any sort of physical barriers like hats or umbrellas while you're going into the sun, it can be a little bit of problem, especially if you're living in the tropical areas. And also the medical condition which is causing this telogen effluvium can have a bad prognosis if not treated in the starting stages. So try to make sure that you address the cause of the telogen effluvium. Now coming into the consultation part, if you're suffering from hair fall issues and you would like to get in touch with us, we have two types of consultations here at Fidicus Homeopathy. One is the offline consultation or the in-person consultation. If you're staying near the nearest branch of Fidicus Homeopathy, you can come and consult us in person. And if you're staying far away from us, you can consult us through audio or video online consultation. Okay, and after the online consultation is over, or after the consultation is over, we will be asking you for the investigations which are needed. If you have already got it done, you can share it with us. And after this part, especially to the online clients, we will be sending you our medications to your doorstep. If you're staying in India, it can take 3 to 4 or 3 to 5 business days. If you're staying in USA, 3 to 5 business days. And if you're staying anywhere else, it can take 4 to 8 business days for our good medicines to reach your doorstep. If you would like to get in touch with us, you can call us, WhatsApp, ping or messages on this number which is displayed here. And also if you would like to know more about us, you can check our website www.fidicus.com. If you're watching this video and you're suffering from hair fall or hair fall issues and you're looking for cure, why should you choose Fidicus Homeopathy? Here at Fidicus, we stand for highest chance of health and we follow 3 principles. What are that? First one, we are already having good success in hair fall cases. Second thing is our transparent treatment here at Fidicus. There is no gray area between the patient and the doctor. Here we will be talking to you about your case and also about your prognosis and the personal care here at Fidicus Homeopathy. What is personal care given? If you're having any sort of queries, if you're having any sort of doubts, if you're having any sort of fears regarding this hair fall, all of this, you will be educated on that and you will be given proper, education on whatever issue you're suffering from. So if you're wanting to choose cure, choose Fidicus Homeopathy. Thank you.
Fidicus Homeopathy.